Hey, what's up? My name is Gareth Emery and you're tuned in to RGR TV.
Hey man, how are you?
I'm hot and sweaty. I just finished, so like 2 hours in Zouk today. Super busy, super packed. The crowd was crazy. So yeah, I'm just coming down a little bit from the set.
Okay. So I understand that this is definitely not your first time in Singapore. How do you find the crowd here?
Really good. I first came in 2003. And I've been more or less every year since then. That's 13 years coming here to Singapore. First did Zouk 10 years ago, so it's been a decade of playing Zouk. The crowd are crazy here, man. And, you know, especially when I first started coming to Asia, in a lot of other countries, the crowd really was not that crazy. Singapore was the place they were always mad. And now other countries like Korea and China, they started to catch up a little bit. But Singapore has been good for as long as I can remember.
Okay, that's good to hear. 2003, that's pretty long, yeah?
Yeah, there's a club called the Liquid Room, which was in the basement of the Gallery Hotel. And I played there a few times, and then I found this place and have always come here since.
Okay, so I understand that last year, 2015, you took a break because you had a baby daughter, right, named Sansa. So, and 2016, you came up back with a bang with your third studio album called 100 Reasons to Live. So how has it been so far for you?
It's been amazing. I mean, I kind of went from virtually no touring last year because I was becoming a dad, I was making an album, to everything this year. So it's been Europe, Asia, Australia, USA, literally nowhere that we haven't touched. So right now, I've kind of like need a little break, and at the end of the year, I'm going to get one. But you know, I kind of like the alternation of taking a year to focus on music and family and creating new stuff, and then going and touring it like crazy and playing it to everybody. It's a good mix, I think.
So in 100 Reasons to Live, okay, you collaborated with a few artists, notably CVNT5. Do you have anything to say about them?
Yeah, they're just douchebags. I mean, you know, no talent, they just bought their way to success. Nah, on a more serious note, that project, there is another way to say that, by the way. I'm not going to say it. But now that project has been so much fun. And it was just cool to do something totally different to what you normally see in electronic music. And there's some more stuff from CVNT5. It's going to be dropping about 6 weeks. And then some more stuff next year. So if people like the they're going to be back soon.
Yeah, CVNT5 stands for guy. All right. Okay.
We have a very low-level, immature level of humour in Team Gareth Emery. I apologise.
Okay, let's move on to your weekly radio show, Electric for Life.
Yes.
Okay, so what can the viewers and your listeners expect? What kind of genres, what kind of artists that you bring into this radio show?
It's just a great variety of styles. I mean, I try not to focus on one genre. I mean, obviously I'm known as being from the world of trance and progressive, so you're always going to get a good amount of trance in there. But there's deep house, techno, tropical, drum and bass. It's really a case of like whatever I like that week is what goes in. The focus is really about picking the best 15 tracks that I have that week rather than focusing on any particular style. So some weeks the show is deep, other weeks it's really banging and trancey, but the music is always good, and that's the key point.
That's good to hear. I think our listeners would love to listen to your Electric for Life weekly, right? So next thing, it's quite a recent I wouldn't say tragedy, an incident for you, okay? You posted on your Facebook that you're taking a break from social media, okay? And I heard that you just said just now that you're taking your time to spend your time with your family, okay, your music, okay? So any other reasons behind it, and how has it been for you so far?
The number one reason is music, because, you know, family is incredibly important, but I never lost time with my family. That was one thing I always made sure I had time for, but music really suffered. And the way I see it is this: if I spend 2 hours a day on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat, because running 5 social media networks takes time, especially if you're going to do it well. So if I spend 2 hours a day on that, and I take those 2 hours and put it into studio time, my music is going to be that much better. And I kind of feel today there's like a lot of artists who have amazing social media and shit music. And I saw myself going maybe in that direction a little bit with all the time going towards social media. So I was like, let's try it the other way. And it may not work. and I may find that I miss it. But so far, it's been a month, and I've really liked it, and it's allowed me to really focus well on music, some other projects. So it's been it's been fun. I'm not gonna do it forever, probably not, but we'll see.
Okay, I think we have time for one last question.
Yeah.
Any last words for any aspiring DJs and producers out there? Since like what you're saying is social media is affecting more of your DJs nowadays, right? So any last words for them?
Yeah, my aspiring advice to younger DJs is always focus on the music first. If you get the music really good, you'll get the followers, you'll get the likes, you'll get the retweets. Everything else is going to take care of itself. Focus on the music, because right now 99% of aspiring artists put social media ahead of music. If you're in that 1% that puts the music first and you get really good at your music, you got a big advantage over the rest of the world. So always look at what everyone else is doing and take the other path. That's the fastest route to getting ahead. So there you go. You heard it from me.
That's right. Okay, this is Gareth Emery. Wise words from the man himself. Okay, thank you so much for being such a good sport.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Awesome.
RGR TV signing out. Cheers.